We only have one life to live. We only have one life to live. We only have one life to live. And we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes. Cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life anyway. We only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. We should always try to live a positive life anyway. We all know time is running out every day. The people they know that life is not a game that we play. If you're not sure about this test, I want the whole world to confess that we all should try to live our life the best way that we can. So I know we only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life anyway. We only have one life to live. We only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life anyway. We all know time is running out every day, but people didn't know that life is not a game that we play. If you're not sure about this test, I want the whole world to confess that we all should try to live our life the best way that we can. So I know we only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life. Try to live a positive life. Try to live a positive life anyway. Oh, we only have one life to live. We have to live. We only have one life to live. We have to live it. We only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live it. Oh, yes. We should always strive to live a positive life anyway. All right. Hey, what's up, family? Peace and blessings. Thank you for the applause. Thank you very much. I got to pay all these people later, like I always say. I got to pay all these applauses. And we got a special guest with us today. Ooh, we got somebody that an extraordinary spirit. I met her. The first time I met her was in Atlanta, Georgia. And it was at an event that Brother Blue Pill produced with her, Aquarius Maximus, Ra'aku, Brother Blue Pill, even A.A. Rashid was there, and Brother Oba was there. And this was at the Wadada restaurant and juice bar. And I met her there, and she taught her portion of the class on cardology and all that, and introduced a lot of the information about Guap coins and all that. So we are honored to have this young lady who's going to be coming up momentarily. And I see already in the backstage, we're honored to have this beautiful sister that we're going to be bringing up momentarily. Just got to run down a few things, a few commercials, let everybody know what's going on. And
showing our sister some love. Of course, you won't see my face, my handsome face, until we ready to bring her into place. So it is what it is. All right, just want to remind everybody, don't forget the path to high orgasm, high level orgasm, which includes semen retention regiment with Master Yao is happening on July the 23rd. So make sure you go to his website, gti.wildapricot.org/. That's gti.wildapricot.org to support and show love to our brother Master Yao, who was on recently. He did an excellent job. It's already going up, and I'm loving the information. I see our sister in the backstage, so we're going to bring on her in a few minutes. So enough respect to her. Also, those who want to deal with a natural gynecologist, yes, ladies, a natural gynecologist, make sure you go to pedalwise.com. That's pedalwise.com, and you can save 10%. That's right, save 10% with the coupon code King 2020. That's King 2020, because King Simon supports our sister's health as well as our brother's health. And she got some great products on there for brothers, but she mainly focuses on the sister's health. And she is a natural gynecologist, and it's called pedalwise.com. If you want 10% off, make sure you put in that coupon code King 2020 at www.pedalwise.com, and make sure you hit her up on all social media and show her that respect. All right. Yeah. So, okay. Coming up next, just want to let everybody know what's coming up next on King Simon Presents. Boom. Don't forget, we got our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sister on Wednesday, July the 8th. Sister Shahrazad Ali will be in the building. Woo, she gonna be fire. You know how sisters get down. And on Saturday, July the 11th, we have Brother Taki from Happy Films. Happy Films will be in the building. Don't forget their world premiere is coming up on July the 18th. On July the 12th, we have Priestess Het Heru from the Benu Ascension program. And then on Monday, the 13th, Monday the 13th, we have the one, the only, K Glow. That's right. Keziah Glow will be here with me from WHCR Radio. She'll be here with me. And on Wednesday, July the 15th, we welcome back Dr. Phil Valentine will be in the building. That's Dr. Phil Valentine will be here on July the 15th. And then on Friday, July the 17th, to promote Happy, of course, we're going to have our great Baba and Elder, also the one, the only Professor James Smalls will be in the building with us live and direct. So make sure y'all in the building, because I'm going to be in the building. All right. And it is 3 minutes before we bring on our guest. Just want to remind everybody that for the Happy World Premiere, on Saturday, July 18th, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, it's a world premiere, so make sure you go to happyfilms.com. That's happyfilms.com to get your front row tickets on any and all devices. And after the premiere, guess what? You can get your DVD if you still use those, and you can get a digital download after the premiere. So make sure you go to happyfilms.com. That's happyfilms.com, and get those tickets so you could be front row and center. 2 more minutes before we bring on our sister. Also, don't forget, because of these so-called trying times, especially with mentally, I just lost some friends. I lost a friend of mine who actually took his life in Vancouver, Canada, and he was born under number 13. And I always told y'all about that number 13, or that number 4, 13, 22, or 31 of the month. That 4 energy is one of the mental depressive numbers that you, even when you're in it yearly, in a yearly cycle, when you're in it in a monthly cycle, you got to pay attention to your mind. And he jumped off of a bridge and left his daughter and his family, and good friend of mine. He was actually my best man at my second wedding. So this book is called, the pre-order for my new book called Numerovation for Mental Stability. It's going to be out. And so you can take your pre-orders right now. The price is $40.40. And that's right, $40.40 via paypal.me/the Numerovator. And please include your full name and mailing address if you want to get that in, and put it in the PayPal note so I can send it to you when I do start sending it out. Okay. And just want to remind everybody, please share, like, subscribe at King Simon Presents on YouTube. Remember, I got a Patreon page. That's patreon.com/King Simon Productions. Also, my WordPress is kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com and numbersaresimple.com. And don't forget, befriend me on Facebook and IG, King Simon Production, Twitter at King Simon Prod, Cash at me at King Simon 3158, and the PayPal is King Simon /King Simon. That's paypal.me/King Simon or paypal.me/the Numerovator. So it is now 9 o'clock, and so we're about to bring on a fantastic human being, a beautiful sister. Lord of mercy. In Jamaica, we say Lord of mercy. she is a very fine sister. I met her at Wadada at that lecture the other day, last year, approximately around this time, and it was an honor to see her. She's not only a cardologist and a mother, a data scientist, founder of the Guapcoin, baby, for the cryptocurrency legend is coming in. I want y'all all to welcome this sister that we need to promote all of what she's doing on all multiple levels. Get her on IG and everything else. Let's give her a well-deserved round of applause as we welcome the one, the only, Aquarius Maximus. Give her a round of applause as we bring her in. I'm going to bring myself in. What's up, beautiful? How you doing? How you doing, sis? How you doing? Can you hear me? Uh-oh, I see you're on mute. Can you hear me? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. You're on mute. You are on mute.
Sorry about that.
Let me see. Yeah, unmute yourself. There you are. What's up, sis? How you doing?
I'm good. My dog was in here barking at the fireworks outside, so that's why I have myself on mute.
Oh, these darn fireworks! Lord have mercy. Yeah, these fireworks have been something else all month thus far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I am honored to have you here for the first time, and I'm honored to see you. I hope all is well with you and the family.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's good.
You back on mute?
Okay,
I think we on a delay. Hold on 1 second before. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you right back. I'm gonna remove you and then bring you back. We should be on.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Okay,
cool.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, we're on a little delay. Just want to do that like I've usually done, and let's see where you can. Speak to me now. Speak to me now.
Hey, no delay.
Yeah, we still. Hey,
hey.
No delay. Got you now.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, you know. Come to find out that we know some mutual friends of ours.
We do.
Some family members.
We do.
They usually say six degrees of separation. So I understand.
Yeah.
Usually 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
So they say.
Well, that shows you that the work that you've done in the past is very important because these people pop up again.
Yes. Now, I want people to know who you are and as my audience, and I want to know if you want to go down the business route or you want to go down the metaphysic route first. Which one you want to do?
Both, I guess, because they're both intertwined.
Okay.
So my government name is Tavana Evans. I'm known as Aquarius Maximus. I guess in the esoteric circles. I also have my priestess name, Ianifa Fadoyan. So I'm kind of caught between worlds. In my day-to-day world, I am an engineer, a data scientist, and the founder of Guapcoin. Also, Aquarius Maximus from Aquarius Maximus, the astrologer Cardologer. They kind of both work hand in hand if you know about the esoteric sciences, but they may seem drastically different. Like, oh, you do tech and you do this. Well, they're both Uranian things, and I'm a very Uranian person. But yeah, so yeah, I'm that person. I'm that geek.
Well, I am so honored to have you. I mean, in your brief bio, Cardology, mother, data scientist, founder of the Guapcoin, and I'm honored to have you. Now, tell our family about what is Cardology, or what is a Cardologer?
Well, Cardiology uses the 52 playing cards as a calendar, a map of the law of attraction, the map of energy. So pretty much every day, whatever day of that year, because it's 52 weeks in a year, just like the 52 cards, signifies a unique energy signature. So when you're born on a particular day, you become the representative of that energy. Anything that's born on a day, even if it's a thing or an inanimate object, if that thing was made on that day, it also becomes a representative of that energy. Cardology is a mixture of, it has some numerology because it has the numbers, astrology because the planets are used as well. And pretty much nowadays it's a mixture of both plus a little intuitive science. So a little bit of intuition goes a long way. But it uses all both of these sciences to do predictions, to measure energy, to learn about a person before you know a person. So when you're a cardologer, you want to know everybody's cards. You want to know, because when you know someone's card, you know what energy you're holding in your hand. It's the law of attraction. You know what I mean? So your card and your energy is currently the energy that I'm holding in my hand. And it's also mine at the moment. So I can use your power today because we're talking. And that means that I have you and your card in my hand and vice versa. You have my card in your hand and you can use Aquarius Maximus's power in whatever you're doing as well. So it's a real powerful thing. It maps out the law of attraction, why somebody's in your life, who someone really is underneath the surface. And you're able to do that without knowing too much information about them. Like they don't have to give up so much information. If they don't want to give up their birthday, you can do it off of their name. So it's very, very, very powerful.
And that's what I let people know, even with numerology. You don't have to give me a birthday. I got a name. Sometimes I could use the first vowel and the first consonant of your name and got a lot about you. So I'm so honored that you said what you had to say about that. But how old is Cardology? How old is Cardology?
It's said to extend back into Atlantis, the time of Atlantis. So this is pre-Egyptian times. This is pre whatever cataclysm ended that era. This is where it's stemming from.
And I've been watching you and paying close attention to what you've been doing on your live and on YouTube. And you said some things, especially about the Trump man and of course the Kanye man recently, which was very funny. And as soon as you said it, I went to the numbers, and it panned out. It just panned out to me. You know what I'm saying? It worked in unison, and they usually confirm each other. So and how do you feel about this election and what's going on? Because you said something about Kanye. Now he's saying that he want to be a president, and we know how that works. Please explain that, please.
Well, I said was that I believe that he's doing it. He's working together with Donald Trump to split the black vote.
That's right. And he he's a Gemini also, so you know what that means. You know how they
trickery.
Exactly. Trickery. Exactly. And Pence is a Gemini also. People keep on forgetting. Pence is born June 7th.
Yeah. A lot of trickery.
I can't get over it. I was talking to Blue Pill, and he was saying something about how many predictions that you've done, and you've been very spot on. And I have to commend you and those that do the predictions. I personally like to just deal with the individuals so they can motivate themselves. That's why I created a system called Numerovation, so people can motivate themselves to be better. And I like what you said just recently on when you're about the people that put out the conspiracy theorists. The people that put out that you're really tired of that, and it's not. And me personally, I am too. I am too. And because I tell people all the time, if what is that theory going to do to help you? How you're going to be better? How is it going to help you be better?
Right. How does it help you, and how does it help us? Like, what do we do next? Okay, you told us that. Now what? What's the plan? You know. So yeah, it's very distracting.
Yes, it can be very distracting. Now, those that are just tuning in, there's like 70 of us already online. Please share, like. Remember, if you want to contact our sister, you can actually email her at Aquarius Maximus I am at Gmail. Okay. And also remember her website is www.aquariusmaximus.com. PayPal readings at aquariusmaximus.com. That's it. Is that the PayPal? Is that it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And the Cash App is $sign Maria 20 link. And of course, you got her new network. And don't forget the Guapcoin.org. Now, of course, you just said that Guapcoin was a part of the Uranus energy also, right? You were saying that. And now, what made you get into cryptocurrency also? As we touch
well, cryptocurrency is technology, and I've been in technology over 25 years. So it's like, if you're in technology, you can't get away from crypto, or you shouldn't be able to get away from crypto. I got deeper into it when I had another project that I was the founder of, and we were unable to raise funding. So I started investigating a little bit deeper into cryptocurrency for being able to raise funding. And I was like, oh my God, this is what we need. Like, Black folks, we need this, you know? And years ago, I was studying alternative currencies because I was like, we need an alternative currency. We need our own currency. So, you know, it's like I've been through cycles of this already. So now I'm in the peak cycle of it, where I was actually able to do something rather than, you know, think about it, dream about it, and have these roadblocks I faced. In Cardology, I have a 6 of diamonds in Jupiter, and the 6 of diamonds is the money person, is known as the natural accountant. So a lot of 6 of diamonds are accountants. But this is somebody who's a money person. And who's able to create money out of the clear blue sky as well. So this was something that was like really up my alley because it's in my cards, you know. The 6 of diamonds is also karmic money. So I have it in Jupiter, and I feel like Guapcoin is the way to collect on the karmic debt that's owed to us.
You know, and I'm quite a novice on it because I really just joined your website recently, and you said something about not promote. That's why I've been promoting you. I've been promoting you ever since I joined it, and that was like a couple of months. But we need the brothers to, like you said, we need the brothers to step up and do more, you know, more promoting. Because I just seen you on the feed just recently today, and because I'm a novice, I want you to explain what's the difference between the Guapcoin and the Bitcoin, and how what is some of the benefits from both of them, or just from yours or from their perspective also, please.
Well, Bitcoin, even esoterically, is the door opener. It's the gatekeeper, because what happened when Bitcoin was established, it became the foundation for a whole lot of other coins. Pretty much every altcoin that's out there has what's called Bitcoin core. So they have the core code that comes directly from Bitcoin. So you can consider Bitcoin to be the parent currency of all other altcoins. And for the same for Guapcoin. So Guapcoin is what's called a fork of Bitcoin. It's actually a fork of other cryptocurrencies that were forked from Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is like the mother of all cryptocurrencies.
And you know, and I'm researching now. Now, are you going to be putting out a book on this, or should we just go straight to your website? Because go ahead.
As soon as I could slow down long enough, I definitely have a lot of books to put out. Like y'all probably gonna get sick of the amount of books that I'm about to put out. But you know, between cryptocurrency, between spirituality, between Cardiology, I have about 100 books to get out of myself, and they're all going to come out soon. But I've been very busy because I'm one of the chief engineers and developers, at least lead of Guapcoin. So I still work heavily in the coding aspect and even leading the teams in terms of coding and updates and building the ecosystem, because that's very important to a cryptocurrency. You have to have an ecosystem. So that's almost as much work as building the cryptocurrency. It's, well, actually more than building the cryptocurrency itself. So I'm really busy. That's not, honestly, that's not what I want to do. I want everybody else to be able to build the ecosystem. I want to write. I want to write books.
I like that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Your numbers told me that anyway, so that's why you need. and what's so interesting? You were saying something on a recent interview you did today, and I was watching that, and you was talking about the Masternode and the state owners. Like, how do a novice like myself either become one of those major Masternode owners or share whatever? I don't know. I'm learning the jargon, so please help me out, because I'm not going to try to front like I know it like that,
Well, what a masternode is, in Guapcoin, we have something called masternodes. And these are people who actually own nodes. It's a passive, you can create a node and host it yourself, but it's a little bit of a technical, a little bit technically advanced. So we set up a hosting service that we actually create nodes and host them for people so that they can get in and get nodes. We wanted to make it easy for our people to really benefit and take advantage of this masternode thing. So we have a website called guappools.com where you can go and you can purchase a node, or you can purchase a node share. The node shares came later because we wanted people who wouldn't be able to afford a node to be able to at least get a node share. So what a node allows for you to do is to earn part of what's called the block reward in cryptocurrency. So for every block that's created, a reward is generated, and that reward gets distributed amongst people who get the rewards, which are the masternode holders or the stakers. So we created this to cement our power in this blockchain, because to be perfectly honest, any decentralized blockchain could get taken over by anybody. We could have people from all over the world just come in and take Guapcoin totally over. So that's why we decided to implement the masternodes, because we can keep on and lead the direction that we make sure that it benefits people of color, benefits the diaspora, above all things, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to close the digital divide between us and this financial freedom and power.
I see. That's why I have to ask the question. So, a lot of us are still using fiat currency,
right?
And a lot of us need to get off of fiat currency. That's what you're basically saying, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a clear indication with them giving away money now. And actually, this has started long ago. You're talking about decades when Black people finally started making considerable money off the entertainment industry. And now you have our first billionaires, and we have a lot of millionaires, etc. This is when the dollar actually began to go on the decline. And the plan is in motion to move away from this dollar. So a lot of us don't know that. A lot of us don't, we may have heard it. We don't care. Some of us are happy that we finally got our hands on some fiat that, we like, whatever. But, the idea that this is about to go away, they're about to implement a digital dollar. And when they implement this digital dollar, a lot of people are going to be in trouble, because the requirements for this digital dollar is going to be that you're going to have to go through KYC, which is know your customer. So you're going to have to prove yourself, prove your identity, who you are. And then you're also going to have to prove where you got your money from. So if you're sitting on a stack of money and we don't know where you got all that money from, and you can't prove where you got that money, when they shift over, that money is not going to convert over to digital dollars. I can guarantee you that.
So and
don't think you're gonna give it to your sister and your cousin and them too, because they're gonna have to prove where they got the money from.
So this is going to be a very interesting transition that's going to happen.
Exactly. So it's a way to catch you up there and say, okay, implementing the universal income. They're going to
Mhm.
implement a universal basic income. And, you know, to switch over to this digital dollar, you're going to have to show your assets, show your cash, show where you got that money from. You coming from that cash that's hiding under your pillow. Where did it come from? You know what I mean? Well, how did you accumulate that money? You know, you're going to have to account for these things. And that's the way that they can get rid of at least, you know, if not a third, maybe even half of the circulating money that's out there just by discrediting it.
Now, due to your studying this for so many years, now, did you see this coming from your perspective? Let's go in.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know where we come from, so
Exactly.
you know what we've talked about for decades. The problem is, you know, Black folks, we be on the stuff, but the problem is we don't have the patience to see it through. We don't have the patience to see it through to the end. You know what I mean? So we get this information, and if it doesn't happen in a year or 2 years or 3 years, we discard it. So, you know, a lot of what we've been talking about in the last 2 decades is here now, all in one big foul swoop. You know, so we've been being prepared. You know, and I feel like, you know, when it comes to this type of thing, we've been very blessed. We've been prepared. It's just who is, how you say, courageous enough to take it to the next level, to build on it, to actually build on something. And when I started Guapcoin back in 2017, people were like, why would you build a Black currency? Why don't you just use Bitcoin? You know what I mean? Why do you have to have a Black this? You know, they didn't see that one day it was going to be in to be Black. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They didn't see that Black people are having the opportunity to collect on karmic debt. They didn't see that. But I know it's already built into me. It's built into my DNA to collect karmic debt, to collect karmic debt, to collect what's owed me. And that's a piece of it. Your values. What are your values? Are your values strong? Do you feel you even deserve any money? Do you feel you deserve what's owed to you? I feel I deserve what's owed to me, and I found a way to multiply that amongst my peers.
Right. And that's been very helpful. I do commend you for that, because it's usually, you know, our people. What's up, doggy? Our people.
He's barking at the fireworks. They still got fireworks going.
I know. It's all right. Our people in finance has been kind of up and down with it. You know, like you said, where we came from, those communities, we talked about it, but there was a lot of people that just stayed in religion, the religious mind. And that's what we have today. We have a lot of people that's still in the religious mind. Like that 85% is still there.
But you know, we have a lot of people that stayed in religious mind, but we still have a lot of people who don't have faith. There's a big difference.
Right.
We don't have faith, but we can be religious. We can believe, but we don't have faith, because faith proves what you believe. If you believe it, do you really believe it? How long are you willing to stick by that? And are you willing to build on it?
Right. And most people, they don't, like you said, they don't take the time. They don't want to. They don't want to go all the way in, you know. And that's even your own parents sometimes, your own family members that you are close to. And that's what I found. That's the problem I found, because most people, they think we're the gray sheep of the family because we're doing something different than what they was taught to do. And you know, but this is some real stuff, and we need to look into the future and use these modalities that we've been using, of course, Cardology, and people like Raoul that use cosmophysics, myself, they use Numerovation and all that. We need to be able to look into the future like that. And I want the people to understand that this is the next move. And your website is very important. So people can find out more about it on your website, right? www.guapcoin.org. Is that And that's what's important. Y'all need to support and share whatever this sister is doing, because this is really next level stuff, way beyond what Robert Kiyosaki is talking about it, but way beyond him as far as our community is concerned. And that's why I wanted to have you on here. Now, you had spoken about certain industries we should invest in, especially buying land. You said something on another podcast about buying land. Explain why people should buy land and not just flip homes and just buy houses. Please.
Well, you're definitely going to need to buy land because land ownership is super important. It's super important to the ancestors that you own. You own land. You know what I mean? The Queen of Spades is a landlord, and that's the mothers. And the mothers are like, y'all need to take this land back, and y'all need to get as much of it as possible. Plus, what's coming up is you're going to need your own land. You're going to need a place where you might have to grow some food or raise some, livestock or whatever you got to do for your family. That's like super important. So get your own stuff, get your own land. And there's something with land ownership that does something to you genetically, does something to your DNA, and ties you into the value and the worth of this country. What Cardology does is it shows certain actions and how it transforms you. And you may think that an action doesn't mean anything, but when you look at the card will show you what it's adding to you, what type of thing that it's doing to you. There are certain energies that are highly transformative and will transform your thinking and the way that you do things and everything. And that's going to bleed into your life. So when you become a landowner, you're going to be a different kind of person. You're going to be a person that is more stable. You're going to be a person that believes in legacies and passes down legacies to their children. You're going to be a person that has a lot of power. You know what I mean? So this is the types of things that changes you and activates certain dormant DNA in you.
And open up a lot of doorways, not only spiritually but physically.
Right. So these are spiritual things. These are spells, spell casting. And spell casting is more than getting behind a candle and saying a chant and real witches do stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, that's what this is. And if you want to build yourself up and you want to build your personal power and your value, you have to do things like this.
Now, a lot of people take what you and I do and many others do as entertainment. And that's why I tell people I don't do readings, I do consultations, because it bothers me when they think that when I know you've helped many people with this. You know what I'm saying? Many thousands. I got thousands of people. I can tell you I've helped people, but some people take this still as entertainment. What would you say to those people that thinks this is an entertaining thing and not, and because you're connecting it to technology and everything else, and I connected to everything else also. But what would you say to people that still thinks this is entertaining?
Well, I'll say it like this: entertainment is largely influential in our day-to-day life. You know what I mean? Very influential. So, regardless of what they call it, I don't mind because like I said, I know how entertainment influences us. And influences our culture and our trends, and everything is influenced by entertainment. So yeah, it's a little glitzy. We're Uranian, that's highly, believe it or not, highly Leo type energy. You know what I mean? See me. Because if you want to share your word, you literally got to put yourself out there. We have to put ourselves out there, or no one will hear what we have to say, or very little people will hear what we have to say. So we have to do things like YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that just to hear our message.
Right. Somebody, Jade Cooper just said, I heard on a previous interview you can trade Bitcoin for Guapcoin. Can you explain that process, and do we trade it?
We're on an exchange called, the exchange is probit.com. And on probit.com, if you have Bitcoin, that's an exchange. So you sign up, you send your Bitcoin there, and we're listed as a trading pair with Bitcoin on probit.com. So you can go to Probit and you can trade your Bitcoin there for Guapcoin. It's a little bit complicated because it's trading, and a lot of people find that intimidating. So, we have to develop simpler ways to onboard people, which is what we're working on. That's why I said we're building an ecosystem.
Okay. And one person just said, well, not that person again. Sister just somebody just asked the tree of the life of tree. Does the cardology change yearly?
Yes, it does. You have what's your lifetime card. You have the lifetime cards. You have a spread. You have an entire spread that is broken up into 13-year periods. So every 13 year, you essentially ascend to another one of your cards. So right now I'm in what's called my Jupiter years, which usually starts around age 38 and goes into your late 40s, so 13 years. And I'm a 6 of diamonds now. So now I take on the life path and the karmas that are associated with the 6 of diamonds very deeply. It affects you your whole life, but it gets stronger as you get in that period. So yes, and then every year you have your progress cards. So every year you get a new spread. So I like to tell people every year you get new superpowers. So, and when there's the phrase that people like to say, you haven't walked in my shoes. That's not true. Every year we walk in people's shoes. So you just may not know. You'll become the card of someone at one point in your life, if not multiple times.
And somebody's asking do you teach cardology? Do you teach the classes?
I do. We have Cardiology University where I teach the classes 2 to 3 times a week. We have a live class. I'm working on some self-study work, some self-study classes as well.
Now, you know, a lot of us that are on this journey and don't realize that they're on a journey. When you deal with people in cardology, do you also deal with their children, and do you break down their children as they're being born or before they're born? How does that work in regards to children coming out of the womb prior to them coming out of the womb?
Well, as cardology shows, these children that are coming are bringing a new energy to your life. They're a new card that's actually your card. So your children's life paths become your life paths. So a lot of us don't understand why, you know, when we get pregnant and we have children, that why our lives change so dramatically. Well, those children were the wild cards that came into your life to change your life.
The wild cards that came into hey, look, I got 9 children. So you're telling me.
I have 8. So yeah, I know. So that makes you very powerful. I mean, the more children you have, the more superpowers you have. So I'm each and every one of the cards of my children. I have an Ace of Diamonds. I have a 4 of Diamonds. I have King of Clubs. I actually have 2 4 of Diamonds, a Queen of Clubs, King of Clubs, Ace of Diamonds, 3 of Diamonds. I have some of the most powerful cards in the deck. Wow. You know, so at any time I can pull from that energy to use when I need to use it.
And now that's interesting. Now, with your children, do you try to advise them, or do you just let them live what they want to live? Because I know they only come to me when they're ready for the advice. How do you do it?
Yeah, well, I do advise them to the best of my ability. Like I said, I have I guess you could call almost like if you were going to compare it to the tarot, the what do they call them? The court cards or whatever. I have a lot of powerful cards. I have a lot of kings in my house. So, you know, so I have to advise them. You know, a king has to be advised.
That's right.
So I have a lot of kings in my house. The 4 of Diamonds that I have, those are 2 kings. They have a King of Spades and Pluto. The Ace of Diamonds that I have, they have a queen. The Ace of Diamonds is actually a queen, but he's a warlock, Queen of Spades. I have a 2 of Diamonds, which is a very powerful card. So there are a lot of powerful cards, and they're ready for me to advise them. Now, they don't like me to smother them. Right. You know, they don't like me to smother them, but they do appreciate my advice, and they come to me. My oldest son specifically comes to me for readings regularly.
Yeah, I find out my older boys do that. They come to me. My daughters are just recently coming at me, so I'm like, okay. So
yeah. My daughter, she just tried to do it herself. She's like, oh, I'm gonna learn cardology and I'm gonna do it. And she literally picked it up so fast and started doing readings for her friends and all this other stuff. So she didn't even bother me for a reading. She'll go look for herself.
You know, and that's funny. And I tell my children the same thing. Universal principles never go out of style. You know, and Lloyd Strayhorn taught me that about 15 years ago. Universal never go out of style. Now, going into the industry of the Guapcoin, but also investments, what are some of the major investments you think our people should be investing in right now, going forward into this new tech world?
The major investment that people should be making is in their own business. Because we're getting ready to go into a totally small business economy, in a trade economy again. You know, trade, you know, like back in the days where they had huge marketplaces of just traders. We're getting ready to go into that type of economy. Your family is going to have some sort of business that's going to help build a legacy for your family. So you should be investing in you. Any extra money that you get, think about, you should be thinking back to these ideas that have been implanted in you by your ancestors, the work that you're supposed to be doing. You should be investing in that. That should be the bulk of your investment. So if you get money, you know there's things that you need to get for your business. You need to go on and do it.
Right. That's right. That's right. Now, as far as things like technology, would it be wise for people to get into like drones or that type of industry?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a good industry. But even if you're going to get involved in the drone industry, I would more so create some type of drone company. You know, a lot of people don't understand. There's different types of companies. There's a companies where you produce stuff, and there's a company where you're just a middleman. You know, so, you know, you might just be a middleman. You might connect this service with this service. You know what I mean? That's the jack of diamonds, the connector. Let me go on and connect you. You know, let me sell some services for you and for you. I'm the merchant person, you know, but you should definitely do that. And if you want to invest, you know, there's different ways of investing that are not just specific to quote unquote the stock market. If you're going to invest in tech, I would invest in equity. You know what I mean? Any type of equity raises in a tech company, because that's another way for you to get your hands in something that you can actually earn and own a piece of that company, you know? And if there may be somebody, you know, that has a tech company somewhere in your circle. You know what I mean? You may want to invest in them. That's right. We have to start doing that with each other. For a long time, we haven't done that. Black people tend to look at investment as a loss, you know, like, oh, I got to give my pocket and give you money, you know, and we don't look at it as an investment in the future or an investment in legacies, an investment in that manner. We have to start looking at things differently. So yeah. So if you don't have a company, I'm sure that there's somebody near you that does have a company that you can invest in them. And if you have a company and you need money, you need to start setting yourself up to receive money. You need to start setting yourself up, pitching for money. There's money out there. You know what I mean? And again, if you want to be able to get money from your peers, you should set yourself up to get money from your peers. Set up the right company structures so that you're able to raise money. You're able to do, maybe you need to do a Reg J, a Reg CF, all of these different types of raises that are still available right now. And a lot of people didn't know that the SEC, which oversees certain raises, just relaxed the rules up until August for you to be able to raise up to $250,000 for your company. So again, you have to set yourself up. We're actually getting ready to do 2 raises. So you have to set yourself up. If you set yourself up, then the spirits are going to flow through you and they're going to assist you, but you got to set yourself up right.
That's right. Now, people that are just tuning in, it's about 107 and more people. Big up and people on Facebook, because we're on Facebook and on YouTube. We're speaking to the great one, the Aquarius Maximus. Remember, you could email her. You do consultation, right, sister? You do consultations? Do you get chance to do that?
I do try to fit them in. And, you know, I don't go advertising it everywhere, but, you know, if you happen to go on my website and find the link to book a reading, which is well hidden, then you know the spirits are like, oh, you need a reading, so let's go ahead and get this reading done. I do make it kind of difficult. Some people make it difficult by making it incredibly expensive, but you know, I just make it difficult by making it hard to get to. You know, but sometimes I would love to be able to do more readings, you know, but you get to a level where you have to scale, where more people have to hear what you have to say. So you might have to buckle down a little bit, but in the end, it's rewarding.
Yeah, and but you do also consultation for Gwap coins, right? Do you do that? Do you also
that? I don't do.
You don't do. Okay.
If I had to do personal consultations for Guapcoin, I would never ever be able to. Now, what I do is, if people get together a certain amount of people, I'll be glad to speak to groups of people and teach them about cryptocurrency. I can't be your crypto tutor, though. I don't have that kind of time.
Okay, I understand. Somebody just said,
career advice for a Jack of Hearts with a King of Diamonds and Saturn.
Yes.
You have to scale. You have to get your own business. Jack of Hearts will dip and dip and dip in business, but not throw their whole body in it. So the only career advice I have for you is you have a King of Diamonds and Saturn. You have to have your own business.
That's, somebody just text. What would you
never be able to work for anybody too long?
Okay, and somebody just asked about what would you one superpower that a queen of diamond possesses?
Queen of Hearts possesses.
Queen of Hearts.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, Mr. Queen of Hearts. You're about to find out a lot about that this year, because the United States has a Queen of Hearts in Mercury, and the combination card of our president and Kanye West is a Queen of Hearts. Will Smith is a Queen of Hearts. These are all the types of people that you're about to see that's going to teach you all about the Queen of Hearts superpower. Queen of Hearts is not just a mother. It is one of the most powerful energies there is in the deck. It has a King of Spades, which is the God card in Mars. So you can literally rip your opponents to shreds. That's one thing. But the thing is, a lot of Queen of Hearts, they don't like to do that. They don't like to get outspoken and bold and just tear people apart. You know what I mean? They want to be liked, you know? But the Queen of Hearts is also very good politically. This is a royal card. So that means that doors will open for you as long as you are going to be willing to walk through them. So as high as you feel you can go, you can go. You know what I mean? So whatever idea you have to be willing to take it to the max, take it to the hilt, and don't stop. But it's going to involve you putting yourself out there. It's going to involve you expressing your truth. And it's going to involve you being brutal sometimes. Brutality is not just, we're not all going to be nice.
That's right.
We're not all made to just be nice. Your brutality may free 100 people.
That's right. Somebody said I'm a 9 of clubs. Any career advice for a 9 of clubs?
9 of clubs. You find a lot of 9 of clubs in the health field. You find doctors that are 9 of clubs, because the 9 of clubs is a transformation card to the King of Spades, which is the doctor, and also the God card. But the 9 of clubs is a healer of the mind. They have very, very great skills when it comes to healing the mind, especially after they heal their own. So, and the 9 of clubs is also the card for Cardology. So if you want to become a Cardologer, that's definitely in your path. You have a King of Diamonds in Jupiter, which means that you can make a lot of money off of your philosophy. So whatever philosophy you develop for yourself, you can actually package and scale it and make a lot of money, just like Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is a 9 of clubs.
Wow. And Tony Robbins, that was one of my teachers too. He's born on the 29th of February. That's right. Yes, he's a number.
Right.
Man, I mean, those that are just tuning in, and once somebody asks, how do they find out? How do they find out about learning this? How would they be able to learn this? Some people want to know how to learn.
Well, definitely follow me on Instagram. I try to throw out as many nuggets on Instagram as possible. I do the daily card as often as possible. Sometimes I miss the daily card, but you'll find every single card in my profile. I've done them already. But studying the daily cards is what's going to help you the most with Cardology. And how do you study the daily cards? One of the things that you can do is, of course, you can find a daily card on my website for free. You just go to aquariusmaximus.com and click on what is your card, and there's a whole calendar there. Or you can put in a birth date and it'll show you what card it is. Or if you could scroll down on the homepage and you'll see the daily card. But what you want to do is you want to find out people who are born on that day, because everybody becomes the representative of that energy. So if you find out who are born on that day, then you're going to find out a lot of information about that card. So for instance, today is a 10 of Diamonds day. You want to find all the 10 of Diamonds people. Prince is a 10 of Diamonds person. I believe Steve Harvey is a 10 of Diamonds, I believe. So you want to find out about the 10 of Diamonds, and you will find a whole lot of nuggets in their life that can apply to you. So you know that if these people are 10 of Diamonds, if you want to be successful in anything, you got to be willing to put yourself out there. You got to be willing to put yourself on Front Street. Open up your life. You can't hide behind anything. You got to be public, because the whole world needs to see what you have to offer.
Someone asked about career for Ace of Diamonds, ruler of 5 hearts.
5 of Hearts. Number one,
Five of Hearts.
Number one, as an Ace of Diamonds, a leader. You got to be willing
Mm-hmm.
to step up into leadership at one point in your life. A great career for an Ace of Diamonds is the creative arts, because they have a 3 of clubs in Mars and they have a 3 of spades in Jupiter. So you find a lot of Ace of Diamonds as writers, creative writers. You find them as counselors because you have a 9 of hearts in Saturn. So you can make a great counselor. You have a 5 of hearts in Venus, so you'll love anything to do with travel. You'll love anything to do with freedom. You know what I mean? You will find a lot of Ace of Diamonds working with, you'll find some Ace of Diamonds, I'm sorry, working with children. You'll find some, and you should always, always have your own business. The Ace of Diamonds is a business person. So Ace of Diamonds can own any kind of business. They have a Queen of Spades and Pluto, and they are very good with real estate. Extremely good in real estate and as a land owner. So if you're an Ace of Diamonds and you get into real estate, you want to purchase multi-family properties, multi this, multi that, anything to do with governing over a whole community, a whole nation. You have that ability to do that.
Now, somebody, Jade Cooper, what about three of spades as a birth card? Thank you.
3 of spades. 3 of spades is a very lucky card, and a lot of times they don't even know this. That's one of the luckiest cards in the deck because they have a 9 of hearts in Mercury. The 9 of hearts is the wish card, so you get everything you wish for. The problem is you usually don't focus on making those wishes good wishes. It's like, I want this, and then I get it, and then I don't like it because that's not what I really want. So that's what you get with a 3 of spades. And oftentimes you would try to do too much, because you can, just because you can get it doesn't mean you need to get it. A 3 of spades can get any job, and you'll find them sometimes with 2 and 3 and 4 jobs, wearing themselves out and stressing themselves. They should get into art. They should get into more laid back stuff. They should also be into real estate because they have a Queen of Spades in Jupiter. They make a great landlord, landlady, or whatever, renting properties to people or making sure people have properties. And they also would be good in the health sciences like nursing, etc. So, and investment. Now, your transformation card is the 4 of diamonds, which means that you're here to learn that you have a spiritual bank account that you can tap into at any time. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to work. It means that you have to create up the structures to be able to receive the funds from the spiritual bank account.
Now, family, I'm not going to keep her long. This is a very busy woman. I'm not into all of that. I don't hold people in for hostage for 3 hours and 2 hours. I don't do that. But please contact her via Aquarius Maximus. I am at Gmail, also www.aquariusmaximus.com. PayPal us, show some love, show some of that Cardology love. Readings at aquariusmaximus.com. Her Cash App, show that love, $ me Maria 20. And don't forget, go to her websites. That's new.network. And don't forget the Guapcoin to find out more about the Guapcoin links. Make sure you go to www.guapcoin.org. My sister, somebody asked about, I want to put that up. Let me see what they asked about. No, that's the wrong one. My computer here is moving slow. You know what this is. You know what that means. Computer's moving slow. But somebody asked about how do they Masternodes for Guapcoin works? How does the Masternode for Guapcoin?
So when you purchase a Masternode on guappools.com, we will contact you and get your Gwap wallet address. So you want to make sure that you download a Gwap wallet, whether it's on your phone or whether it's on your computer. So you're going to give us your address. We're going to connect the Masternode to your address, and that address is just going to be collecting Gwap coins forever.
Wow. So they got to download Gwap. What is it they got to download?
They got to download a Gwap wallet. So one of our free wallets. So you can get an Android wallet, an iOS wallet, a PC, a Mac. Now, let me tell you, if you get a PC and Mac, even though it could be a little bit more complicated than a mobile wallet, you can do something called staking. So as coins are coming in, you'll earn interest. You don't get that interest on a PC, on a mobile wallet. You get that on a PC wallet. So if you have a PC, go to guapcoin.org, click on wallets, and download one of the PC wallets and install it and use those addresses. And if you want to learn how to use it, then go to Guapcoin's YouTube official Guapcoin official YouTube, and we have videos there that'll help you to be able to work with that wallet as well.
Explain staking. What is staking? What is that? What is staking?
Staking is like it's like getting a what do you call it? Earning what do you get when you got a bank and you're earning interest? It's like earning interest. So essentially you have to keep coins in your wallet. So if you have accumulated 3,000 Gwap coins, right, then eventually you'll start earning what's called a staking reward. So you can earn like 20, 30 coins a day just by staking the coins that you already have. So that means that you're not spending the coins in this wallet, you're holding them. So you're being rewarded for holding on to your coins.
Okay. See, now somebody just asked, any going back to, of course, the charts, any insight of the 8 of clubs birth card?
Yeah, I know about the 8 of clubs. That's one of my cards. You're my relative, my card relative. Yeah, I have an 8 of clubs in Mars. All 8s in Cardology are the card of victory. But in order to have victory, it means that you're going to have to fight. And that's one of the things that the 8s don't like to do a lot, is they don't like to fight. You know what I mean? So there may be an opportunity for them to have something very powerful, but it's not going to be handed to them on a silver platter. They're going to have to fight for it. And when they fight for it, then everything else will be handed on a silver platter because they've already earned that victory. They've already graduated. So the 8 of clubs, one of the 8 of clubs superpower is the ability to be able to learn anything that they want to learn quickly. That is one hell of a mental card right there, a brainiac card. And the transformation card is a 9 of hearts. So a lot of 8 of clubs, if you go on and later in life, you could become an artist. You can, if you decided that you wanted to become a great artist, you could, but you have the ability to learn things. You almost have the ability to, because you have a Jack of Spades behind you, you also have the ability to copy anything you see. You know what I mean? So if you can see it, you can do it.
And any insight for the Queen of Diamonds in the process of writing a book or starting a blog?
Oh yeah, Queen of Diamonds are excellent writers. They have a 3 of clubs as well, the writer card. And they're excellent with their values. Usually, they know what they need. They know what they're worth. You know what I mean? So you'll find a Queen of Diamonds when they write a book, instead of being a self-publisher. Sometimes they'll go to a publisher and get a publishing deal. You just want to make sure that you focus on your values and what you want to get out of it. So when you write a book, you write a goal of what I want this book to do and how much money I want this book to bring in for me. Very powerful. The Queen of Diamonds is also connected to the King of Clubs. So you guys are brilliant. You're just as brilliant as a King of Clubs. So you get information downloaded to you and you're able to share it with the world. A lot of what we learned in the past about Cardology came through Queen of Diamonds. So, it's a very, very powerful card. Don't underestimate yourself and don't attempt to give away your power to someone else.
Well, once again, beautiful sister, I want to thank you very much for being a part of this journey right here on King Simon Presents. And as I'm learning, of course, I'll probably be texting you because I'm learning.
But I don't want always. No, feel free to definitely hit me up. We gotta do that for each other. You know what I mean? So I have no problem. Hit me up if you have any questions.
No, definitely, because I'm definitely working on buying some more property and some stuff with my children.
What is your card?
February 1st is my birthday, 67. So
you are. Is it a 7 of spades? I don't be knowing off the top of my head all numbers, but I think you're a 7 of spades. And if so, you're my card of the day.
Really?
Yes, that's my card. That's the card. You typically have the people that you're meeting up with. You typically you really will have their cards in your spread. You go back and look, you're like, wow, you were my card of the day. So there's a lot you could teach me because you're one of my Saturn cards if you're a 7 of spades. But I do believe, okay, let's see. February 4th is
first.
No. I'm counting back. That's how
I'm back. Okay.
Because there's some cards that I know very well, and then there's some cards. So I'll have to count back in my head But you know what? I got my software right here and I forgot. So let's see what you are. You are you're a Jack of Spades. You're my Venus card. Oh, that's why you can ask me any question. So, okay. So let me tell you this. The Jack of Spades is the card for cryptocurrency. That's the card. The Jack of Spades is known as the spiritual initiate. The lesson with the Jack of Clubs is you have to stick things through. Because the Jack of Clubs will give up. I mean, Jack of Spades, I'm sorry, will give up on something very great. But you have to stick things through. And you have a 10 of diamonds in Saturn. So that means you got the ancestors behind you all the way. So you have to have a very tight ancestral relationship, because they're going to be the ones that break down any limitations and boundaries that are keeping you from whatever you need.
Thank you very much. I mean, look, I'm like I said, I'm a novice to a lot of the cards because I'm more focused on the numbers.
Somebody pointed out my mom has daily readings. She does Diamonds 8 on IGTV. She does readings like every day. My mom. Yes, my mom is old school. She comes from the Lloyd Strayhorn era, the numerology.
Wow.
Yeah, she's into, she's been in every esoteric thing that I've been involved in. She the mama of that. And she definitely got into cardology, I guess, when I was a little wee, whatever. I just bought some new stuff. Some stuff came out of me that just wasn't there. You know what I mean? Right. So she gave birth to a cardology baby. But yeah, so definitely she's an 8 of diamonds. So she can help you if you have some issues overcoming or have some issues with your values. She gonna get you right. She gonna be like, this is what's supposed to be important in your life.
And what's her website? What's her site? So I can put it up there.
She's also a part of Cardology, but she's on IGTV. So someone had pointed her out. Is Diamonds_8 is her, who she is on IG, on Instagram. And she works, she's a part of Cardology University and Aquarius Maximus. So if you want to reach out to her, you can reach out on Aquarius Maximus as well.
What was it like? What was like growing up with your mom that was into a lot of this? What was that like?
My mom took me through everything, so I learned a little bit of every type of thing that was out there, and that was the greatness that was there. And she definitely raised me to be a powerful person, even though I was I didn't really want to be a powerful person. For a very long time, I just wanted to be meek little me. But if you're raised by the 8 of diamonds, that's not happening, honey. They gonna kick you in the spotlight regardless. They're gonna make sure that you get up there and put yourself out there. So a person like me, if I didn't have an 8 of diamonds, I wouldn't be doing this live right now. I wouldn't put myself out there because I'm incredibly shy. You know what I mean?
That's the 16.
But that 8 of diamonds is like, no. You're going to be out there and you're going to get out there and you're going to make this money. Don't come home till you make this money. So
That's right. And what's so interesting? I was in the community back in the 80s when it was Muslim under Imam Isa.
So was my mom. So was my mom.
What? Wait a minute, not in Brooklyn. Was she in Brooklyn?
No, well, she wasn't in the community.
Was she in Brooklyn?
She was a part of that.
Okay.
But in my family, I have cousins and stuff that were in the community. I actually lived there. So yeah.
I used to make the whole wheat pizza, and I remember Fatima used to do numerology at her store back in Manhattan, his mother. So they was into a lot of that stuff from when I was young in there. I was there from when I was 16, 17. So I seen a lot, from back in those days. But yeah. Wow. We got an interesting history, my sister. We got an interesting history.
Yeah. And I'm actually the same card as him. So, for
what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, but,
so a lot of what he said, I can attest to that through the energy of that card.
Yes. Now I learned a lot. No matter what people are saying about him today, I learned a lot from him.
I wouldn't be who I was. So, exactly. I wouldn't be who I am. So, you gotta give it up to the path that you took to get to where you are. I love who I am. So if
Exactly.
you love who you are, you're gonna love the path that got you there.
Exactly. Well, once again, my sister, let me give you a well-deserved round of applause for being on my platform. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being who you are and all the great things that you're doing. And of course, I'm on your site, so I'm going to be constantly promoting. I'm a promoter, so that's what I do.
Thank
But I
you.
will
Thank
I
you.
will try to
Thank
bring you back in when I get to know it more about the Guapcoin. I'm going to talk more. So
thank
I'll
you.
be able to ask. I'll be able to ask some real proficient questions, so I
Thank
can,
you.
because I'm studying and I'm starting to do my little investments here and there and checking it out. I waited too long, but this is what it is.
Thank
And
you.
send salute to your family and your moms. And that's a diamonds_8, right? That's your mother
Mm-hmm.
on IG, or that's IG, right?
On
Or
IG.
it's
Yeah,
IG.
she's on IG.
Okay. All right. You be safe out there, my sister, and I hope to see you soon. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace.
Oh man, that's our sister Aquarius Maximus. Please, please, family, please contact that beautiful sister. She's doing wonderful work, and she has such a compelling energy when I met her up close and personal at Wadada. And of course, her website is www.aquariusmaximus.com. Email her Aquarius Maximus I am at Gmail. Her PayPal readings at aquariusmaximus.com. Cash App is $Mimi Maria 20. Show that Cash App love. Her links to her website is new.network. Hit of that website, and also the Guapcoin website is www.guapcoin.org. Go learn about it, go study it, go research it. That is the new level. Let's go and support our sister 1,000, 1 billion Guapcoin percent. And let's make that joy happen, because it can happen. That's how everybody's saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we want to thank our sister. I love it. Somebody said love and appreciate. Of course, we got to love and appreciate our sister, man. Stop playing. We got to do it. Beautiful, beautiful sister. She's like their damn family. She know my ex-wife and all of that. So she damn their family. So we go back. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep on supporting. Love her to death, man. So we're gonna keep it moving. I gotta get ready to get out of here myself. I gotta get up out of here and step to the rear and get the heck on out of here. And we want to thank again. We want to thank that beautiful sister for being a part of our great journey. Of course, people, I bring on the great ones, and I just want to remind people of who I got coming up next, family. I got Sister Shahrazad Ali coming up this Wednesday. We're confirming everything on Monday, but definitely if once she confirms on Monday, because she got to be in a good area and all that with her daughter, and then we're gonna bring her up on Wednesday, July the 8th. If you didn't see on Sonetta TV, boom, go check that out. But I'm going to bring some other type of fire, because we're going to talk about the lecture that we just seen with Minister Farrakhan. Big up to Minister Farrakhan. He did a great job. You could tell, he's ready to let the energy go and do what he has to do and let the nation grow. So he's still going and doing what he got to do. So Minister Farrakhan, commend you for doing what you did on July the 4th. After Sister Shahrazad Ali, we have Brother Taki from Happy Films. Remember the big release, the release is coming out on July the 18th. The premiere of Happy Films, featuring Professor James Smalls, featuring Mfundishi, Dr. Patricia Newton, featuring Mandy Bowman and various other people. Professor Smalls, Dr. Jeffries. Everybody's gonna be in there. Jabari Osaze is in there, and of course, so I got Brother Taki, one of the executive producers, that's gonna be here on Saturday, July the 11th. And then on Sunday, July the 12th, we got Priestess Het Heru, one of my dear friends for many years. We go back like 20, 25 years. So about 20 years, I go back with her. And so we're going to have her on here and she's from the Benu Ascension program. So she'll be bringing that greatness out of you by going through her Ascension program. And don't forget, on Monday, the 13th, Keziah Glow from WHCR Harlem Community Radio will be with me. She had me on her program the other day. I'm going to bring her on and just follow her journey and what she's doing, because y'all young people are the next generation in radio, television, all that. Y'all are the next generation to promote and help people. So she'll be on Monday the 13th. And don't forget, on Wednesday, July the 15th, the return of Dr. Phil Valentine will be in the building. Dr. Phil Valentine will be here. We're going to be going in. And because he got a big production coming up on July the 19th, a big webinar coming up. Make sure you go to his website, www.uksnow.org. And don't forget, on Friday, July the 17th, we have Professor James Smalls coming in live and direct. That's Professor James Smalls will be returning right before the Happy premiere. Remember, the Happy premiere is coming on, and he's one of the featured cast members in there. And it's going to be July the 18th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. World premiere, family. So make sure you go to www.hoppyfilms.com. It's all about the economic, spirituality, and economics working together in unison throughout all of Africa. But the mouthpiece was Kemet. Get your front row tickets at any and all devices. And if you want to get that DVD or that digital download, please link up with them right after the Happy premiere, and you'll get your DVD and your digital premiere. So your digital digital download also. Okay, let me move right along to my next promotion for some people that's on here. Just want to remind people, ladies, specifically for the ladies, Facebook, what's up, y'all? Master Yao was on. I seen a comedian Fig. What's up, comedian Fig? Big up to you, sir. I need to bring all my old friends from comedy, man. Fig, Freddie Ricks. I got to bring on Mugga. They all doing wonderful thing. Kenny Williams. I got to bring them on my channel because when Monteria Ivy was alive, we was there doing it throughout the nightclubs of New York City. But let me go to this. Of course, remember this code, family. Remember the code, King 2020. If you have sisters that are going through women issues, tumors, fibroids, and all that, this is the sister to contact. Pedalwise.com, pedalwise.com. And guess what? You can get 10% off if you mention my coupon code King 2020. That's King 2020 at pedalwise.com. Get a discount on all packages and whatever. She also has an antiviral tincture that you can actually use, and it's good for the virus and all that, whatever, and preventing building your immune system and all that. So make sure you check them out on pedalwise.com. And it sounded like my man, Red Alert. If you want to find out about more real estate, buying a house, buying property, buying a condo, contact Janelle Lewis. She shows you how to either buy property. She can help you out with different rental property. If you want to learn how to rent your own property, whatever, Janelle Lewis can do it. She's a licensed real estate salesperson. Please text her. She's a good friend of mine for over 15 years. 347-866-1153. That's 347-866-1153. Make sure you hit her up and tell her King Simon sent you. Tell her King Simon sent you. And don't forget, Master Yao was in the building earlier. Big up to Master Yao. Path to High Level Orgasm. It's going to be a live stream and I believe a live event. But make sure you go to his website, gti.wildapricot.org. That's gti.wildapricot.org. Also, it will include semen retention. Man, you need to learn how to do that. It's all about that. All right. Also, if you want to get my book, Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. It is true. Numbers are simple. People are complicated, my friends. 9 + 9 is 18. But if you have 2 9s in the building and one is willing to go the healing path and the other one want to be arrogant and crazy, guess what? It won't work. They want to be argumentative and crazy. Guess what? It won't work. If you want to be a playboy and crazy, guess what? It won't work. 2 9s ain't going to work if they don't learn to communicate, be clear, be creative, and make some money together. Stop playing. Also, family, make sure you go to my other book, Children's Health. Numbers Are Simple. Our children's health is important. Look, if you got children's health, or all of us have certain health issues and mental issues, please get this book, because this is not only for children, it's for adults also, because it recognizes using numbers and how to recognize possible ailments that can come up, because there's certain amounts of numbers that might pull it. There's certain ways you might do, certain activities you might do. This book pulls it out from a children's perspective. And like Kaba Hiawatha said, if you can't explain what you do from a 6-year-old perspective, then you should not be. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, then you shouldn't be doing it. So big up to Kaba Hiawatha that told me that and told many of us that before. So I'm so glad we had this time together. This is my other book, Numbers. No promotion is bad promotion, and all publicity is good publicity. So make sure you get this book if you want to learn how to promote. and produce different events from a small level to a high level. And in the back of the book, my 10th chapter, that's why this is a revised version. My 10th chapter breaks down about sponsorship, how to get online sponsorship, how to get sponsorship for your events, your shows, all that. So it's all one thing. All you have to do, if you're used to doing events live, now you have to take it to the online. That's all you have to do, is learn how to transfer it to the online and make it happen. Believe me, it all works out. No promotion is bad promotion, and all publicity is good publicity. So it is what it is. Man, that's me. That's me back in the day. So, all right. So, family, you know, we just had our beautiful cardologist in the building, Guapcoin master and founder. So I'm so happy that we had her. You know, if you want to do a numerovation session with me, guess what? This is what you do. Text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And remember, if you study numbers, man, numerology is applied mathematics. Learn how to apply your numbers and they will guide you. And one thing about me, family, I like to study all different types of things. And if I know you need help from a person like Aquarius Maximus, or somebody like a Ra'akul, or someone like a Quiet Storm, or someone in the Ife system, or someone in the Yoruba system, or someone, I will send you there, because I'm not trying to galvanize and say I know it all. No, I do not know it all. And anybody that say they know it all really don't know a goddamn thing. I'm just going to be honest with you. They don't know it. They don't know nothing if they say they know it all or act like they know it all. So I don't know it all. So I'm willing to guide you to people like Stream Master Gano Grills and other Oba, Brother Oba, all these type of people, because everybody has something to offer. Everybody has a piece of the puzzle as far as I'm concerned. Everybody has a piece of the puzzle. So don't get it twisted. I'm not one of them greedy people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Look, I'm here to share the wealth, because it's all about spreading love. Spread love. Bop, bop, bop. That's right. It's all about spreading love for me. All right. So let me get ready to get out of here. And let me see, what else do I have to big up? Okay. Here we go. Let's big that up. Please like, share, subscribe to King Simon Presents on YouTube. And remember, I got a Patreon channel. That's patreon.com/King Simon Production. And of course, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. And of course, numbersaresimple.com. Big up to Brother Rich, Sonetta, all of y'all that are doing y'all work out there on multiple levels, and people that I've advertised. Terrain, my man Star from Star and Buck Wild, of course, the Star Report. Big up to Dana with the data. Big up to her and all the rest of y'all that's doing your work online on any. If I didn't mention your name, don't worry. I said the Duke of Tears, various other people that are doing the work. Enough respect to what y'all doing. Brother Red Pill, Blue Pill, that's doing their work. Gotta go show them much respect, because they be doing their thing all the time. Don't forget, Blue Pill be dropping that 4-4. He's a 4-4 prophetic man. So you got to big up that 4-4 man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get ready to get out of here and leave you with one of my songs called One Life to Live. Remember, I'm turning all these books into children's books. Well, I'm turning 3 of them into children's books. So look out for those children's books coming out. Look out for my next book. Make sure you pre-order my next book. The new book is called Numerovation for Mental Stability, dedicated to those that have gone through depression, those that have taken their life due to depression. That's what it's dedicated to, because I've lost a few friends due to depression just as recently, like I said earlier. And the book is definitely dedicated to y'all to help take you to another level, keep your mind at a higher level. All numbers is 4, but primary numbers that I've noticed throughout my studies is the number 4, the number 7, the number 8, the number 5, and the number 3. I've noticed, and 3 and 5 can only usually go that way when they go through nerve-wracking situations and things like that. But definitely, people born under the number 4 and 7 and the 8, they got to pay attention, pay close attention to certain things that's going on in their life. And even when you're in those cycles, and the monthly cycles, daily cycles, and weekly cycles, and all that. Like, I'm in a 5 personal month right now, and I've been going through. And one thing about the 5 personal month, you can go through mental frustrations and insomnia, and I've been going through that lately. You know, for this whole month, in and on and off. So I had to learn how to catch it, learn how to get into my breathing techniques, because once you understand your numbers, family, once you understand your cardology or your numbers, it can help you guide you to be the better you instead of you going down to the depressive you. That's why I always try to implore that people stay on their higher level. That's why I do Numerovation, because this is not a game for me. This is not entertainment for me. It has really been helping a lot of people to manifest things. And one thing I do, I give people homework. When I feel that you need homework, I'm going to give you homework based on your Numerovation and your numbers. I have to do that because I see it. And I see that if there's a lot of challenges that shows up in your chart, I tell people all the time, although a lot of people want to avoid challenges, look, if challenges come up in your chart, especially if you're doing a session with me, that means you're supposed to overcome the challenge and turn those challenge numbers and energies and vibration into a stepping stone into your better greatness, your better self, because you came here to learn from that challenge. And either a challenge can make you greater or lesser, or a challenge can bring you to your worst, or it can bring you to your best. Even people born under your challenge number, or people born under your challenge month, or people born under the challenge days, they can be either help you to be better or worse. It depends on how you handle the challenge, because everything is in your hands. Woo, man, you better get that book, because it's going to be crazy. You can prepaid right now through PayPal, and that's paypal.me/the Numerovator. That's paypal.me/the Numerovation. Please include your full name and mailing address and in the PayPal note section, and be patient because it's going to be released at the end of August into September. So whatever's going on, we're going to have to send it out that way. And my first 100 is going to come from me. First 100 books is going to come from me. So I'm going to try to sign each and every one of those that people that pay for. So make sure you get on it, and make sure you join me in my quest and my guiding modality, Numerovation, for mental stability. So once again, family, have a great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be on this planet Earth, all 196,940,000 square miles of it. And please stay safe, stay focused, stay out of trouble. And like Marcus Mosiah Garvey says, up you mighty nation, you could accomplish what you will. I'm going to leave you with this song called We Only Have One Life to Live, written by me back in 1990. Love you, respect you, stay at peace. All right, later.
We only have one life to live. We only have one life to live. We only have one life to live. And we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, 'cause you won't make it, no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life anyway. We only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, 'cause you won't make it, no matter what they say. We should always try to live a positive life anyway. We all know time is running out every day. The people they know that life is not a game that we play. If you're not sure about this test, I want the whole world to confess that we all should try to live our life the best way that we can. So I know we only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, 'cause you won't make it, no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life anyway. We only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, 'cause you won't make it, no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life anyway. We all know time is running out every day. life the best way that we can. So I know we only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, 'cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life. Try to live a positive life. Try to live a positive life anyway. Yeah. Oh, we only have one life to live. We have to live. We only have one life to live. We have to live it. We only have one life to live, and we gotta live it.